really need to take strong actions here to try to move to contain this, to be testing, to be tracing, to be isolating patients, emphasizing social distancing, everything that governments can do to potentially slow the spread here. But really fascinating to see this language that they're using, talking about inaction, really spurring them to make this declaration, Scott.
I'll reread you that quote, Meg, and I'd like your reaction to it. Just on this whole issue about reality versus some of the messaging that's come out of Washington. Dr. Fauci today, not that long ago, when asked how many people will get and or die from COVID-19 in the United States, said the following, and I quote, "If we are complacent and don't do really aggressive containment and mitigation, the number could go way up, many, many millions." Your reaction to what he's talking about?
Well, that jives with what we've heard from public health experts at the CDC and from leaders around the world. Angela Merkel today citing experts saying that up to 70% of Germany's population could be exposed and infected with this virus. We have no immunity to this virus. We have no vaccines for the virus. Currently, we have no approved treatments for the virus. So that is the level of concern and why people are really emphasizing that we need to take these measures like social distancing and everything we can do right now to try to slow its spread before we have those kinds of interventions ready.
You have part of the messaging being that the risk of contracting the virus by the average American is relatively low. That's what the vice president has been saying. Dr. Fauci yesterday made the following statement: as a nation, we can't be doing the kinds of things we were doing months ago, that it doesn't matter if you're in a state that has no cases or one case, you have to start taking seriously what you can do right now.
Certainly the level of risk messaging seems to be going up because we know that while there are more than 1,000 cases in the United States that have been detected, those are the ones that have been detected. And we are seeing each day more new cases being diagnosed and confirmed. So that is going to continue. And so what public health officials are emphasizing is that particularly people at high risk, the elderly, people with underlying health conditions, and those of us around those people, we need to be taking precautions to make sure we care for the most vulnerable and try to make sure that they don't get sick because they are most at risk.
Yeah, Meg, we appreciate it. We'll come back to you certainly as needed.